Today, we're diving headfirst into the scandal within the crypto community. Richard Heart, the genius behind Hex, pulsechain, and pulsex, is facing a lawsuit from none other than the SEC. That's right. We're about to explore the official comments from the SEC about this lawsuit, and hold on to your hats because we'll also take a sneak peek into the wallets connected to Richard Heart himself. Stick around as we delve into this intriguing story. Welcome again to the Cryptoholics Corner, your hub for all things crypto. Join us as we dive into the world of cryptocurrencies. Stay tuned for enlightening episodes, and remember, the crypto universe is vast, and together, we'll navigate its depths. Right. It's not uncommon for the SEC to launch multiple lawsuits simultaneously, so is there more to this story? Let's get right to it, folks, and without further ado, let's dive into it. In a surprising turn of events that sent shockwaves throughout the crypto universe, the Securities and Exchange Commission has set its sight on none other than Richard Heart, also known as Richard Schueler, along with three unincorporated entities under his control: Hex, pulsechain, and pulsex. Now, what is their alleged wrongdoing? Conducting unregistered offerings of crypto asset securities, amassing a staggering sum of over $1 billion from investors. And that's not all. Heart is accused of luring investors to purchase these crypto asset securities without proper registration. To make matters worse, he's alleged to have spent investors' funds lavishly on luxury items. The SEC means business, folks, and they are here to protect investors and the public from such actions. Those are the stern words from the SEC, and they're resounding loud and clear. But that's just scratching the surface. Get ready for more, because the SEC has also charged Richard with the audacious misappropriation of millions of dollars from investors in unregistered crypto asset securities offerings, raising a jaw-dropping sum of over $1 billion. Now, this news was dated on July 31st of 2023 from Washington, D.C. Now, the SEC's focus is squarely on Richard Heart, aka Richard Schueler, along with the trio of unincorporated entities he controls: Hex, pulsechain, and pulsex. They stand accused of orchestrating unregistered offerings of crypto asset securities, and the numbers are staggering. But wait, there's more. Heart, the mastermind behind Hex, began promoting his creation in 2018, claiming it to be the first high-yielding blockchain certificate of deposit. He presented Hex tokens as an investment promising to bring wealth to people. From December 2019 through November 2020, Heart and Hex were allegedly involved in unregistered offerings, accumulating a jaw-dropping 2.3 million ethereum. And they didn't stop there. The saga continued between July of 2021 and March 2022, when they organized two more unregistered crypto asset securities offerings, raising hundreds of millions in crypto assets. Now, these funds were supposedly meant to fuel development of pulsechain and pulsex, including the native tokens PLS and PLSX. Heart even devised and promoted a staking feature for Hex tokens, promising returns as high as 38%. But that's not all. He managed to create a scheme where investors were encouraged to sacrifice their crypto assets instead of investing, all while avoiding proper registration. It was a double whammy, enticing investors to purchase unregistered crypto securities and then misappropriating their assets on extravagant luxury items. Eric Werner, the director of the Fort Worth regional office, didn't mince words when he emphasized that this action aims to protect the investing public. The SEC's official complaint is a comprehensive document. It accuses Heart, pulsechain, and pulsex of violating the registration provisions of Section 5 of the Securities Act of 1933. Additionally, Heart and pulsex are alleged to have violated federal securities laws with their fraudulent activities. The SEC's demands include injunctive relief, disgorgement of ill-gotten gains, prejudgment interest, penalties, and other equitable relief. The investigation was led by the vigilant Jamie and Derek of the Fort Worth regional office. Now, if you're an investor in Hex, pulsechain, or pulsex, or if you have any pertinent information about this case, the SEC is all ears and encourages you to submit tips on their website. The plot thickens, doesn't it? As much as I hate to say it, this was somewhat anticipated. It's far from ideal, and it leaves us with questions. We aren't investors in Hex or pulsechain, but we're not entirely convinced that Richard Heart is a malicious schemer. These are serious allegations, no doubt. The SEC's track record includes charging CZ, Brian Armstrong, Brad Garlinghouse, and Chris Larson, albeit in different contexts. We'll be keeping a watchful eye on this one. Now, hold on to your crypto seats, because there's more. We've also got some news about Richard Heart's connected wallets pouring in. If the allegations and public information are accurate, it appears that Richard Heart's wallets, including those linked to pulsex and pulsechain, hold a whopping $703 million in DAI, representing 5.5% of all DAI in circulation. That's not change. These wallets contain various DeFi protocol tokens and are allegedly tied to Richard Heart as per the SEC's claims. One of these wallets holds $305 million in DAI and has been involved in transactions worth $26.9 million through Tornado Cash. The burning question remains, is Richard Heart a crypto villain or a misunderstood innovator? It's a question that divides opinions, and I must admit, I'm not entirely convinced that he's a scammer. That's my 2 cents, but only time will tell. We'll keep an eye on this space as there might be more lawsuits in the pipeline. Thank you again for joining us on this exciting journey through the world of cryptocurrencies here at the Cryptoholics Corner. We hope you've gained valuable insights and knowledge that will empower you in your crypto endeavors. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell to stay updated with the latest trends, news, and tips. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep prospering in the fascinating realm of cryptocurrencies.